Hi, my name is Criminology, and I am in your Introduction to Criminology class. And today, I will be talking to you about my final research paper, but the outline of it on my PowerPoint. I had to answer 8 questions total on my research paper, as you should already know. Okay, to start off with, I want to talk about the question that goes identify elements of deviant and abnormal behavior. Abnormal behavior is the conception of abnormality to be situated well defined in place of the simple overstatement or else deprived growth of the normal psychological behavior. On the other hand, it compacts by means of usual behavior of gentlemen. And on the other hand, deviant behavior remains any behavior that is different in the direction of dominant norms of society. The there be situated a lot, not the same theories going on anything that affects a person on the way to do deviant behavior. Deviant abnormal behavior is basically just how people act. Basically, if you want to be technical. My second question is describe the second question that I was asked on my research paper was describe the major theoretical factors and forces assumed to cause crime. Criminology is familiar with these three groups of theories, which try to clarify crime action. Crime remains clarified through a biological, sociological, as well as psychological. Sorry, it's like really hard to pronounce. Concepts. Three different sorts of criminological philosophies try to respond to what is triggering crimes. For each criminology philosophy, try to form its great level of trustworthiness plus dependability. I have braces, like I have metal in my mouth, so it's really hard to talk. I'm sorry, I apologize. My fourth question is identify the impact of crime on persons and property. Okay, citizens could be able to evade. This is for property. Citizens could be able to evade dangerous areas, go outdoor a smaller amount, or else transfer somewhere else. But then again, investigation has presented that criminal activity know how to change amongst neighborhoods and behaviors that look a lot like infectious illness. As for persons, the impact on as for property also, the impact on property values was also substantial, and the study indicates that 10% reduction in homicides would lead to a 0.883% rise in housing standards next year. And my fifth question is describe the extent of crime in the United States. This situation remains a striking and yet not a normally acknowledged situation. That the upsurge of crime in the United States abstains importantly available of amount toward the progress of our populace. Also, this be situated a fact as a result significant then disturbing that the situation stresses the curiosity of every factual loyalist. The share saying, as we all know, that a wave of a crime is headed transient and access of country which might diminish in time contributes no clarification of the evidence. As well, we have enough of petite support. Individual through a cautious study of the statistical indication is likely to determine the factual situation in the United States, of course. And also, my sixth question discuss the ramification of violent crimes and the career criminal. Now, a violent crime, a victim be to found injured by or else endangered by means of fierceness. Violent crimes compromise rape as well as sexual assault, robbery, assault, and murder. NIJ supports investigation that makes every effort toward understanding as well. As on the other hand, while research concentration on career criminals who have been communicating several crime felonies is obvious in criminal justice literature. Also, my last question is organized crime. or well, it wasn't my last. It was question. It was part of my sixth question, but I made it its own point. Organized crime affects countries and citizens by threatening their peace and security through violence and disrespect to human rights, and ultimately put a risk to the financial plus social growth of civilizations in the world. And, well, sorry, this is my last question. That was my last point. My last question described the concept of victimless crimes. Consequently, what furthermore people don't recognize is that over 80% of these prisoners are in prison for victimless crimes. Honestly, that's the truth, and I feel like most people should know that about victimless crimes. And I feel like a lot of people don't really touch base and understand victimless crimes. But thank you for watching my video, and that was my PowerPoint presentation. Have a good day.